Next strategy is to keep team members' feelings in mind. So there's going to be kind of two sides of this, both on the positive actions and the negative actions that can potentially happen from this. First is to point out when team members have good or useful ideas. Again, if people feel that they're appreciated for what they have to say, then they're going to talk more. They're going to be more open and more likely to actually discuss things later on. Um, this definitely just can be something like, that's a good thought, and then kind of build on that. Just something simple to kind of let them know that you're listening, you care about what they have to say, and that they actually have good ideas, so they're more willing to share in the future. The second part of that is also to provide praise for people who actually present topics during the meeting. Now, again, a little praise goes a long way, and it'll actually help people that are actually presenting to feel that they're successful in what they're saying. So they're going to be more likely going forward to want to be more open with the group and actually volunteer for things because they feel that they're actually doing a good job, they can speak well. Again, building confidence will definitely help your team members work harder and feel more invested in the group, so they actually want everyone to be more successful and the company to be more successful. Next is kind of the negative sides that could potentially happen with this. Now, first, should be kind of simple, kind of obvious, but don't belittle or put people's ideas down. Now, any kind of negative statements or actions about something that somebody brings up is not going to affect just that person and then make them more withdrawn going forward, make them less likely to actually put an idea out there, want to discuss something. But it's also going to hurt how other team members is going to act in the future as well. They're going to see that if so and so had an idea that the facilitator didn't like or the manager didn't like, then what I have to say may not go over as well either, so I might as well just not talk. So again, that can really hurt things. Not just for the one person, make them feel withdrawn and less likely to talk in the future, but anyone else in the team that may have great ideas that they just don't want to share because they don't want to be talked down to either. Second part, again, also should be obvious, but avoid mentioning sensitive subjects that could divide the team. Now, unfortunately, this means that any kind of divisive, non-work related subject, kind of the big ones are usually politics and religion, is something that really, if it's not work related, it's not really something that should be discussed. Because the problem is, there's no real positive aspect that can come from that. All it can really do is divide the team and create an unnecessary rift that can actually end up making a successful, kind of a highly functioning team turn to something more like this. And then finally, a sixth strategy is to make sure to finish the meeting well. Now, to start with that, review and confirm what's coming up and who's doing what. Again, this is something that's going to be kind of put on that agenda at the beginning. Just make sure there's a little bit of time at the end to kind of review any kind of future actions, activities, initiatives, so the people in your team actually know what's going to be coming up in the future and they kind of know what to expect. And also, when talking about who's going to be doing what, any kind of actions that a team member may have volunteered for or just said that they'd be interested in, it kind of just kind of confirming that they're going to be doing that or what they're going to be doing in the future kind of helps create more accountability with that person and make sure they're going to work harder on that because they know that everyone's really expecting them, and you as the facilitator or manager are expecting that from them as well, and you're going to keep your eye on that for them.